Good morning. All right, I've got my weights set up. Do you have your weights set up? You got your tracker sheet, you got music playing, sweat towel, water. I'm gonna pull our winner for the day from yesterday's workouts. You guys did an awesome job showing up again. And I see that Rachel and Holly are on, so good morning to you. If anybody else is on and you're able to chat, tell me you're here. Otherwise, just tell me later, it's fine. Today we are working on lifting by the clock. Okay, so we're gonna do a 3-minute warm up, then we're gonna do 5 or 6 minutes of upper body, 5 or 6 minutes of lower body, 5 or 6 minutes, I think it's 6 minutes then of total body, and then we go to core. It's either 5 or 6 minutes and you just do 10 reps of everything, you go through the set as many times as you can. I will put up that little sidebar to the side. If you didn't print out your tracker for some reason, you can follow along at my pace or follow that tracker on the side. Okay, so what I did today, and this is just a little tip for next time, we probably will do this routine like one more time, possibly, or we'll switch and do the lift workout, but I will get new material, so we're not gonna like always do this one, okay? This is just for now, and what's awesome is that you can watch yourself progress through all of this. Either you're increasing your weights or you're moving faster, you're maybe getting like one more, 10 reps of an exercise in each round. So I just wrote it out on a dry erase board, and then I can quick tally how many times I go through it. That's kind of what I do because I don't always remember how many times I went through. And more people say, good morning, Nellie. All right, yeah, I know. It's like moving slow. I thought it was Friday today at one point, so I get it. I totally do. It was like that groggy wake up for me too. We'll get through it. All right, so let's pull this name, let's do this workout, and let's get on with our day, right? All right, so there's a lot of them in here today. All right, so today's winner is Shannon. So Shannon, you weren't naughty, you were very nice, and you showed up to work out, and way to get back at it. She's a teacher, this is her week off, and she's been spending it working out with us, so that's awesome. We're proud of you and glad you're here along with the rest of you. So let's go ahead and start with our warm-up. Clear your space to begin with. Our warm-up, we're just going to start marching. So start marching. I'm starting the timer. Play timer. All right, march and play. Start your watches. I do traditional weightlifting for this class. You could do, it's strength training, that's what it is. Weightlifting or strength, whatever it is that's on that watch of yours, okay? And let's go ahead and turn that march into a jog. Just getting everything loose and warm. All right, it's 9:33, you guys. Let's try to make this 30 minutes. Get you in, get you out, right? We'll be really close. All right, coming to a step, step, knee, step, step, knee, step, step, knee, march, march. Pull that knee up, use your core to lift up to about hip height. I want you to start engaging, drawing your belly button in towards your spine. Then you can turn it into a low kick, low kick. And if you want to, you can add a little scuff. What did we say last time? It brings better bone density, the more impact, right? You have, so a little scuff. All right, lateral shuffle, side to side. Add arms if you want, right? This will make us graceful this morning. And then we'll add a little rotation, lift up that heel, pivot on that toe, just like we do in kickboxing class. We'll hold it on center. Give me some soldier kicks. Now I want you to take your leg to your hand. Leg to your hand. You can step, or you can hold it in place. Fly your leg to your hand. I want you to work that core, okay? We're activating through our center. As soon as your core is engaged, everything else can work, right? We're gonna find that we need that the whole time we're lifting today. So I want you to remember that. Drawing your belly button in, zipping up through your torso. All right, let's go ahead and just take a side lunge. 2 beats on one side, 2 beats on the other. Let's do it again. My legs were tired today. I get up and walk today, pretty much is what happened. All right, kick that heel forward, opposite arm, opposite hand, twist, twist, switch legs, opposite arm, opposite toe. You know what I meant when I said opposite arm to opposite hand. Hand to toe, go opposite. All right, a couple jumping jacks here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, here comes the moves. If I can find it. Where was it? There it is. Okay. Here we go. We're starting with 10 push-ups. We all know what push-ups look like. 10 push-ups on your knees or on your toes. Just make sure your chest is coming to the ground first. You're not pecking your nose, pecking your chin or your forehead, okay? We don't want like a giraffe neck on that. Okay, neutral spine, 10 push-ups. You see in that little corner there, the first, I didn't clean it up, sorry guys, but that first block of work. Okay, you see 10 push-ups, then we're gonna grab our weights and you're gonna row cross the body from toe to toe. And we're gonna count this almost like a piston. It's gonna go 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. They're gonna be killer because you're basically doing double the counts and you're constantly keeping that back in motion intense, okay? It's flexed, it's doing the work. Then we go into tricep kickbacks. Then we go into bicep curls. Then you're gonna take a weight. It says dumbbell or weight, but I think most of us have dumbbells. Not too heavy of a weight, this is an 8. You're gonna halo around your head, circle around, keeping your elbows tight to your body. So what I don't want to see is your elbows winged out and you're like this. Don't wing them out. They're tight to your body. See how tight this is? And I'm gonna swipe around my ears without hitting my face. Don't hit your nose, don't hit your head, okay? And come back to center. 5 to one side, 5 to the other. Are you ready? We've got 15 seconds and here we go. So come on down to the floor, get in that push-up position, and then get ready to grab those weights. We start in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, go. There are 5 minutes on the clock, 10 reps of everything. Count them out for yourself. On that push-up, fingertips forward, push the floor away from you. Come into that reciprocated bent over row. So hike up those elbows above the rib cage. Cross to one toe, and then we pump it out like a piston. Got that? Then we're gonna go into bent over tricep kickbacks for 10. Make sure you bend over and you got those elbows hiked up high and you're really squeezing the back of the arm. It's so easy just to throw the weights and swing your whole body. Try to keep your body steady. Lift, squeeze. Lift, squeeze. Lift, squeeze. If you have really light weights and you're like, I can do my triceps heavier than that, you're gonna lift, hold, okay? Just keep some time under tension there. Bicep curls, regular bicep curls, elbows pinned in. So you'll notice with biceps and triceps, we always keep our elbows in place. From your shoulder to your elbow, doesn't move. Your forearm is the moving body part. Your elbow is that joint. The fulcrum. Halos are for your abs. So make sure you're keeping your core tight. You saw me do a staggered stance there, or you can keep both feet together. Protect your back, pull your belly button in towards your spine. And then you start it all over again. So that's one round for me. I'm gonna put a tally. I can later on go back and put like what weights I use for each exercise, okay? Or you can do that now. Or you can look at what you did last week and see, did you go up a weight or not? Can you go up a weight this time? So ask yourself, can I go up? We're halfway through, so keep going. All All right, so I'm gonna go up in weights for this one. And I'm gonna go up in weights for my triceps, okay? So you do what you need to do. But when I go up in the weights, I gotta slow down a little bit too. So elbows are pinned in the closest to your side as you can. My lats get in the way. This is as close as I can get my elbows. Promise. And then we go into biceps. So again, if you don't have your tracker in front of you, you can't see that little print on the screen, just go with me. 10 of everything. What's cool is you can really go your own pace. You have no idea where anybody else is at. You have no competition except for yourself today, okay? So try to beat your best. My heart rate is up, and I'm moving decently fast today. I'm gonna try to get as many of this next set done as possible. I stick with my heavy weights. What about you? You've got 40 seconds left here. Ooh, those work your biceps too, don't they? Goodness gracious. Ten seconds left. Time. Finish off what you're doing. I'm going to pause the timer. I always like to finish off what I'm doing, so I'm one of those people. If you're one of those people too, finish it. Okay, so I made it almost 3 rounds. How about you guys? Woo. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll go like 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, since I didn't make it another round there, and then I would put down, I did 10s, then 15s times 2, and then I did 10, 15, 10 there. I'm just writing down my weights that I used, 10 times 3. Then my halos, I used 8s, or an 8. Okay, that's it. And then we move on. Deadlifts, calf raises, bridges, lunges, and dumbbell or kettlebell swings, okay? We've got 5 minutes to do this whole set. So the heavier you go, the slower you need to slow yourself down. So if you're like, I'm going heavy, if I get 2 sets in, cool. I'm not racing against the clock, I really just want to go heavy today. Then just take your time, don't worry about how many sets you get in. You can always add more sets later if you need to. We've got our deadlift, stick out that butt, flat back, proud chest. Okay, I don't want to see anybody's rounded backs. Stick out your chest, stick out your butt. Calf raises. Remember, we're aiming for the mid foot. So not the pinky, not the big toe, the midline. Keep everything in a good spot, right? If you want to, add weights to your bridge, your heels are close to your butt, your knees are parallel, toes forward. We lift and lower, hover. You're with or without weights. You can hold 2 weights on your hips, or you can hold 1 weight, but you must hold that weight. Do not let go of it, okay? Or you do no weights, and that's fine too. We get up, with or without weights, 5 lunges on 1 leg, okay? You're taking it to the back. You're stepping up in your front heel. And then we go into kettlebell swings. You are either using a kettlebell or a dumbbell. If you have a dumbbell, you're gonna hold on to it like this. Don't lose your grip, toes forward, hike your tailbone back, squeeze your butt. Everything comes from your hips, from your rear. This is not a shoulder lift. It's all in those hips, okay? We're gonna go So think about what weights you're gonna use right now. And let's go, let's go, let's go. You got 5 minutes on the clock. Whew. I didn't pull out my heaviest weights for my deadlift, so I will just deal with these. We begin in 10 seconds. If you want to start now, start now. I don't care if you get 5 extra seconds on the clock. We're all good. Ready, set, and go. Down, down, up, up. That's the pace I want you to keep so that I know you're squeezing your hamstrings and your butt. You want to feel this where your leg meets your butt, okay? Squeeze and clench the cheeks. Lower to about mid-shin. Core tight. Draw that belly button in towards your spine. You really work a whole lot when you're doing these if you do them correctly. All right, and after you do 10 of those, come to your calf raises. So I challenge myself by not lowering my heels all the way, just like I do in bridges. I let my heels hover, and then I lift and rise, lift and rise. Make those diamonds in your calves, right? Those high heel calves by doing this with weights. You know when you walk around in heels all day? It's been a long time for me, but you know when you do that and your like calves are so sore the next day? That's what I want you to do when you do those calf raises. Pretend like you got the highest of heels on as you lift that heel up. Squeeze your butt here. Squeeze and lift, belly button tight. Toes forward, knees parallel. Pretend like you've got a beach ball between your knees so they're not knobbing out. Whew. Come on up for your lunges, 1 weight or 2, you choose. Rear lunge for 5, that back leg's there for balance. Step up into your front heel. Bend at the knee, not at the waist or the hips. Okay? If I miss a rep, forgive me, I'm talking and I'm trying to count in my head. I'm trying. I hope you're trying too. All right. Toes forward, tailbone back. Let the weight swing back. Squeeze your butt. Weight comes shoulder height or as high as it swings when you thrust your hips forward. When you lower, lower it on the downswing. Okay, and then get it out of your way. Do it again. All right, we are almost at the halfway point. Okay. Stay safe. Keep good form. That's most important than anything. Remember, we have total body still to go. So we're going to work all of these muscles again. The combinations are just taking the upper and the lower and putting together, essentially, okay? So just know that you've got to save a little bit in your tank for me, for you. Okay. Toes forward, heels to the butt, parallel knees on those bridges. Squeeze, keep your core tight. Did anybody put dumbbells or weights on their Christmas wish list? I have seen some people already getting an early Christmas gift to themselves, getting some weights, which is awesome. We invest in so many things. We have savings accounts, right? We budget out our groceries for so many different things, right? Make sure you budget your health. And a great way to do that is precursor anything that might happen to you. Be healthy so you can avoid getting unhealthy, right? All right. I always say, like, you budget for groceries, maybe you have like a clothing fund, a self-care fund. Make this part of your self-care. It's so important that you invest in your health and in yourself, okay? By whatever means possible that you have, okay? I try really hard to keep the cost of classes down so that you can afford to be here with us, right? Gym memberships cost a whole heck of a lot more, and time. Whew. Whew, whew. Full body. I made it through 2 rounds and 1 set of deadlifts, okay? Let's talk full body. We've got push-up with a leg lift. Clear your area so you're safe. Now, you know I do my push-ups on my knees, so if you're on your toes, do this on your toes. But you will do 1 push-up, 1 leg lift. 1 push-up, other leg lift. When you lift, lift with the rear, okay? It's working the booty just like we did in the deadlifts. Then we're gonna come to a single leg, right? So we're gonna come down, fly, come back up. Take your time with these because it will take a hot second to get your balance and come back up. You go 5 on one side, 5 on the other. If you are like, I want to work on balance, I just want to fly, I will allow you, you can hold your balance, to fly for 5. Or if you need to, put that leg down. But I want all your weight in the standing leg, okay? Then we go calves and biceps. Go ahead and hammer curl. Lift the heels. Everything comes up at the same time. And then bridge. Everything's up, everything's down. Tricep extension. Got it? Skull crusher. So outside the temples of your head, you'll see my shoulder to my elbow does not move. Just my forearm, okay? Like we talked about. And then you're gonna grab one weight, lunge halos, go one side for 5, and then do the other side for 5. Your weight goes to the side that your front leg is out, okay? You ready? 15 seconds and we go. Down to the ground for push-up, leg extensions. If you want to start now to get a head start, go for it. Go for it, I don't mind. All right, 5 seconds, push-ups, leg lifts for 10. I'll be happy when push-ups are done. Go. I don't know what my negative mindset has been lately about push-ups, but it just is. I think it has to do with my shoulder. I do not mind the natural lift that push-ups and chest stuff gives me though. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, single leg, RDLs, and a fly. Find your balance or peg leg that leg. I'm gonna take my time, keep my core tight. I really like this exercise. I love working my back and my booty. That posterior, I need to make it stronger. I'll take my time, and not worry about the clock. If you're moving faster, go for it, okay? If you're moving slower, go for it. Ain't no big thing, right? We all move at our own pace. Remember on the bridges, everything's up, because I know this one's gonna get confusing. Everything lowers and lifts. We lower and hover that butt. We squeeze and press. If it's too much coordination, just do one instead of the other, okay? Don't worry about both if it's like tripping you up, okay? Lunge and halo to the side that your front leg is. So I can tell you, I feel personally, like now that I know this routine and we've done it a few times, I can push a little harder. I'm not guessing like, what's next? So if you are still new to this, you can come back to this anytime and do it a few more times, okay? So that you can learn it, rock right through it. And if you've done this a few times with me, maybe you're feeling that too, like, oh, I got a few more exercises in my rounds this time than last time. And that's awesome. Sometimes it's nice just to have a go-to strength list so you don't have to think about it. And then you know too, oh, that strength list had every single muscle group in it. So when I want a full body workout, that's perfect. All right, when you go to your single leg RDL, maybe start on the other leg first, just to change things up. A lot of times we pick our dominant side first, not on purpose, but subconsciously. So maybe start on the other leg, see what happens. Sometimes I like to get my non-dominant leg done first, just to get that wobble over with. We have 2 minutes and 15 seconds left, so you have plenty of time to keep going, okay? Remember, when you get down to your bridge, everything's up and everything lowers. A minute and 20 seconds left. I'm gonna try my other leg to start first. One minute left. 1 minute! Warning! Why? The push-ups have to be the first on the list. I'd rather skip those. Ay, ay, ay. Keep pushing to the end of the clock. I'm gonna keep going. You keep going too. 20 seconds. See how many reps we can get in here. And time. Finish what you're doing if you need to. We're moving into the core set. You guys, I'm not gonna go over too much of it with you other than really quick. We got side bends with a kettlebell or a dumbbell. You're gonna go 10 on each side, making sure you're coming back to neutral each time. So slide towards the knee, come back to neutral. Then we have plank, walk down, walk up, sit-ups, scissor kicks on our backs, and then that blackbird. Watch me for it when we get there, if you don't remember, or just do a Superman when you get there, okay? Let's go. 10 on each side. Come back to neutral. So many of you guys are gonna wanna go this way. Don't. Stop yourself. That's part of the control in your abs, okay? Come neutral or center and upright, tall spine. It's like you're stuck between two window panes. You side bend, come up. You cannot move forward or backwards at all. So don't give yourself that leeway. Work those obliques, just like we did yesterday. On your knees or on your toes. You're in a plank. You come down, down. Up, up. Point is to try not to rock your hips. Okay? If you need to, you're on your knees. You can alternate which arm you come down on, or do 5 with one, 5 with the other. These will challenge you in a really good way. I need you to keep your core tight and try not to rock those hips. Keep your butt down, so tilt your pelvic towards your chin. Squeeze your butt. Take a wide stance with your legs, okay? Then you come into a sit-up, you guys. Full reaching sit-up or crunches for 10, okay? If you want to, you can even add a weight. If you need to, straighten those legs. My core is already like tired. Use your muscle, that momentum to lift and squeeze you up. So I don't want to see you jumping or jerking your body upwards. This is our last section, okay? Let's fight through it together. And when you do your 10 sit-ups, hang tight here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Just do 10. Don't get all crazy and do 1, 1, 2, 2 today. All right, blackbirds. So we lower our toes to the floor. Hands come to the small of our back. Lift your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Squeeze your butt. Squeeze your lower back. Let your arms graze forward, lower. Draw back, lift. Graze forward, lower. It's almost like swimming here, okay? The most important thing is to really think about this lower back and that butt squeezing and lifting your chest off the ground, okay? I just turned this into breaststroke. That's okay. Woo. These kill. Woo-hoo. This is my weak spot, my lower back, and it reminds me of that daily. All right, 10 of those. Come back to standing. Side crunches, we got 2 minutes left. Okay. On these, if you need to keep your hand on your hip, that's fine. I like to keep my hand up here to keep my posture tall, and it helps me to have my elbow lead the way. Keep your good form. Don't get sloppy because you're being tired, okay? Or you're getting tired, I should say, not that you're being tired, you're getting tired. Like walk down, walk ups. Core tight, tilt your pelvic towards your chin, keep your booty down, neutral spine, neutral neck. It's like inevitable you're gonna rock your body some, but I want you to minimize your body rocking, okay? So I'll show you, if anybody's paying attention, like you could really rock your body, right? And really tilt and just like kind of lose yourself like a wet noodle. Or you can really tighten and squeeze and minimize and control. See the difference? Okay? Minimize and control. If you're rocking a ton, come down your knees. Ain't no shame. Just keep your core tight and tilt your pelvic, right? Towards your chin. 20 seconds. I talked too much during that part. Here's the thing, if you don't finish a round and you want to, you're welcome to, while we cool down and stretch, okay? So, it's on you. If you want to finish out your core work, or if you're like, done is done and we're done. All right, stretch it out. Breathe, inhale. Hands to your heart center. Reach up overhead, grab one wrist, and angle over. Other side. How do we do today? Better than before? Like now we're learning it a little bit? They don't change it on you. That's just the way it works, right? All right, tomorrow we are doing the cardio countdown of this workout, you guys. It's intense, but it goes by so fast. Play yourself some good music. Show up with us if you can. Show up later if you need to. Let me know you were there. But tomorrow is our cardio. You will need some dumbbells for tomorrow. I will be bringing my 12 or 15 pound kettlebell. I don't know which one. I think it's 15 pound kettlebell and my 3 pound weights. I think I'm bringing those tomorrow. That's all I'm gonna need. So if you don't have a kettlebell, between like a 10 and a 15 dumbbell, because we will do kettlebell swings. And then we do those shoulder press lunges. So that's where I use my 3s. I have strong shoulders, but when we're doing that, I gotta protect that back. So I don't mess around with a heavy weight overhead. You choose though. Alrighty, let's see. What else do we need to talk about? I hope that you guys are having a good week. I hope that you're taking some time for yourself. Let's do a little quad stretch here. So my knees are parallel, my body's in a straight line, and I take my heel to my butt. You can push your foot into your hand and arch back just a little bit, like we do in dancer when we're standing and when we were doing plyo. Okay? And swing around and do the other leg. We will get the upper body a little bit more in a second here, okay? Whew. So push that foot into that hand if you need to get a bigger stretch. Okay, let's get that chest opened. Lay down and make a T. Bend your elbows like goalposts. Walk one hand forward just a little bit, and that hand that's forward just a little bit, that's the hand you're gonna roll towards, and you're gonna open up your chest. Oh my gosh, I left the handprint and I see a heart mark right in the middle of my kissing hand. You guys know that book with Chester Raccoon, the kissing hand? There it is right there. There's a heart in the middle of my handprint. All right, other side, bend like goalposts, walk that other hand forward, push towards that hand. Woo, open up that chest. That's a good sign, you guys. I'm sending you my kissing hand. I'm sending you all the love today. All right, push through child's pose. That's so cool. Whew. Take your bottom towards your heels. Walk your hands forward. Stretch out your lats, your back. You worked those today. And then come on up to all fours. Curl your toes under, push back down dog. Pull your heels to the floor. Shoulders out of your ears. Chin up. Step your feet to your hands. Fold. Feel that nice stretch in the back. Your legs roll it on up. Head, neck, and shoulders come up last. Take an arm across, drop the shoulder, and take that arm. Oh, feels good. All right, you gotta clean up your mess. Take your sweaty selfies, or a picture of your feet, or a picture of your mess. Post it in our group. And then switch arms. Drop that shoulder down. You'll get a better stretch if you drop your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale up. Exhale. That means the turkey is done. You are done. You are done cooking. You are done sweating. You are done working. We are done for the day. So have a good one. I hope you did awesome work today and are sweating a ton and feel so much better than when we started today. Use this great energy you have. Push it into the rest of your day. Hopefully it's feeling positive. Nellie, I hope that you have woken up now. Michelle, okay, you just, yeah, start from the beginning, Michelle. Okay, have an awesome day. Go take a shower if you need to. Tomorrow, 9:30, cardio countdown. Bring your own music. Bring a sweat towel. We're gonna work really hard. Bye, guys.